There is growing evidence that cognitive difference is really important to understand in relation to behaviours that challenge, such as self-injurious behaviour, above and beyond intellectual disability. By cognitive difference, I mean things such as the ability to put the brakes on certain behaviours, so to inhibit behaviours, and the ability to be able to move flexibly from one way of seeing the world or completing a task to another way of seeing the world and completing a task. Examples of where this is important include research that is linked impulsivity, which is arguably the behavioral manifestation of poor inhibitory control, to more persistent and severe self-injurious behavior, and to the initial development of self-injurious behavior as well. There is also research in specific rare genetic syndromes, such as with people with Prader-Willi syndrome, that's indicated that temper outbursts in this syndrome are associated with difficulty with cognitive flexibility. And so people with Prader-Willi syndrome are much more likely to adhere to strong routines and have difficulty when those routines change. Understanding these sorts of difficulties and differences in cognitive profiles is really important for making sense of what an individual with a rare genetic syndrome might be experiencing and how best to support them. The assessment of cognitive difference can be quite challenging because we're trying to assess things that we can't observe directly. However, focusing on assessments that help capture the behavioural manifestations of some of these cognitive differences, such as assessments that look at repetitive behaviours, adherence to routines, or assessments that measure impulsivity, can be really helpful. And there's much more information about how to assess cognitive difference and strategies for helping with cognitive difference in the Cerebra guide that focuses on this topic.